Yeah, let's go. This ain't the right jersey. This is Laker jersey, but hey, you know what it is, man.
Hey, nah, hey, I feel I know about me, bro. Ain't you? I thought you was Lakers fan.
Yeah,
Follow me long. If you've been following me long enough, this ain't nothing new. I didn't cop a Spurs jersey because they in the same conference as us, and I can't
yeah. I ain't copping no pill jersey. I'm not copping a pill jersey.
I
I
can't with
want.
it.
I actually might cop one if be out there long term. I might cop one, but I wasn't sure he's gonna be there long term. I ain't know they're gonna try to flip him for something else. So, but nah, man, let's go Pels. I'm a Pels fan for the rest of the playoffs, bro.
Nonetheless, Chicago. Let's go and get a team Debo, man. Let's go and get a drop 41
Yeah, he went ham.
Wednesday. So
Yeah,
yeah,
he went off the other night, man.
but
So
sports and spirits Fridays, man. So we talking sports, so we got to go and get a little bit of spirits going too.
you know what I'm saying,
And if you in Cincinnati, man, it's a beautiful day in the city tonight, boy.
man, looks great. Feels great outside. Sun shining right now. The wind blowing a little nice little breeze. It feels nice outside, man. So you if you in the 513, man, get outside, explore.
Facts. That's facts. That's facts. Man, before we get started, man, you already know the drill, man. Make sure you give us a follow on everything down to the wire 513. Google is the easy way to find us. Subscribe to us on YouTube, like us on Facebook, follow us on IG and Twitter, man.
You know what it is,
Happy,
man.
happy Friday to everybody, though, man. And make sure while y'all at it, man, make sure y'all, wherever y'all listen to your podcast, check out our last episode 229. Great episode, man. Touched on a lot. NBA playoffs. We need Earl Spence and Bud Crawford
Earl
to happen
Spence, Bud
already.
Crawford, man. So yeah, it was a great episode. Great listen, man. Y'all make sure y'all go back, tap into that, and all the other episodes, man. Y'all go to the archives, man. Run it up.
Facts. Facts. All right, man. So you know what, man? NBA playoffs, man. Like I said, games happening damn near every day. Got 3 games
Awesome.
tonight. Huge game threes for a couple of teams. One in particular. We're going to start with the team that has the guy who's your jersey you repping, Bi. It's been reported that book is officially out 2 to 3 weeks now.
Let's go. Pels. I need y'all. It's the biggest game of y'all season right now. It's the biggest game of most of y'all careers, honestly. So I need y'all to pull up, man. Y'all home. So it's the first home game, first home playoff game since what 20? Was it 14? No, it was
Yeah.
like 16 maybe.
Was it 16?
I don't remember that year with AD and Rondo.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
whatever year that was. So y'all first home playoff game in a long time, man. So y'all got to turn up. I know y'all fans gonna be hyped. So Bi, I need you to drop 30 plus. CJ, go ham. This is a must win for y'all. If y'all lose this game, series over. I'm gonna be real.
Mm. Just like that series, even no
Series
book
over.
rest of this series gonna be over.
It's over. Probably in 6, but it's still gonna be over.
Mm. Yeah, I'm interested to see who's going to pick up the scoring load for Phoenix, man. I know I said on the podcast this past week that DeAndre Ayton is probably going to be that. But I've been thinking since I said that. I mean, it could be a Cam or Mikal Bridges type game too.
I was gonna say Bridges. I was gonna bring Bridges up. He might go out here and drop 25 plus tonight. He's one of the best D and 3 guys in the league. So 3 and D guys in the league. So, um, hey, if he go out there and turn up and hold be out of like 25 on poor shooting, and also drop like 20 plus, Chris Paul gonna have to be vintage Chris Paul. That's one thing that I don't know if that's gonna happen. Chris Paul's gonna have to be on top of his game. He's gonna have to be perform, almost like he did last year in the playoffs. Which I don't know if he has it in him no more, man. I know it's only a year removed from that, but when you age, man, you age quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
no,
I don't know if he has that no more.
yeah, no, I don't think he has the capability to win like a whole game, like from start to finish, where he just go out there and carry a team and win a team and keep it. But as long as like those guys like Bridges, Johnson, hell, even Drake Crowder, Ayton, like they can all contribute, maybe like 15, 20 apiece, something like that.
That's
Like,
tough.
or
On the
or just go
road, a playoff game,
that's what
sheesh.
I'm saying. But I mean, but they've been battle tested all year.
If they do that, they should win. If they get 3 of those role players to get 15 to 20, and Chris Paul can get 18 to 25 and pull up like in the clutch. He don't have to really dominate the whole game. He just needs to dominate the
Mhm.
fourth quarter.
If they
That's
keep it
what Chris Paul for.
if they keep it close within a few points in that fourth quarter, then
Yeah,
I feel real good about the Suns' chances tonight.
I would agree. They'll have to keep it within. I would say like 7. Seven maybe a little bit too much, honestly, because Bi, man, he's
Hey.
a problem. He had it going game 2. He had it going. If he hasn't going anything, he had it going game 2. It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be tough for Phoenix to get anything going defensively, because that's where they really hang the hat defensively. They really slow down guys, and they really their team defense is great. So if Bi gets it going again, man, it's gonna be tough, bro.
I think this should be a time where, I mean, I know all eyes is on Bi, especially after a 37-point game in game 2. But don't forget about CJ McCollum, man. He has multiple playoff
Yes.
experience too. He can easily light it up anytime. So
Yeah,
I think
man. Especially when he got somebody like, because I mean it's tough when you only 6'3" and you got to be that scoring low. That's why it's tough for Dame, and he's point guard. That's why it's tough for Steph too when he gets to the finals and he gets to these playoff games, because the refs allow you to be more physical. So when you have a 6'8" to 6'10" guy that can go out there and get you a bucket almost anywhere on the court, you become very, very dangerous. In the playoffs, you need a 6'6" and above guy that can go get you a bucket at any time. If you don't have that on your team, it's gonna be tough for you to win unless you got a dominant big. You got a ultimate team ball type shit like Golden State had when they had one of their little run. But you need a dominant like wing scorer that can go get you a ISO bucket when it matters. That's what you need in the playoffs.
facts. I agree 100%. That's why, which great transition to the next segment. Game 3, another game 3 tonight. Milwaukee, Chicago. A guy who's can go get you a bucket that really helped him win a championship last year. Chris Middleton. He's
Yes.
out. But damn near same injury with that book guy. He's gonna be out 2 to 3 weeks.
Hamstring.
Mhm.
Man. Or no, I thought he had an MCL.
ACL.
Right? Yeah.
But
So
still out at the same time.
still low, still lower leg injuries. Hate to see it, bro. Hate to see it. That's kind of the same injury Giannis had last year. That spring, I think Chris Middleton hyperextended his as well. I don't think it was as nasty as Giannis's was, but
yeah, because Giannis did.
Bro, that looked disgusting. I thought he was going to be out the rest of the playoffs. But that just goes to show. I said on the pod a year ago. It goes to show the work Giannis put on his body, man. And I think if he was if that would have been KD, he would have had a torn MCL, ACL, because he's so frail. Giannis put the work in on his body to be able to withhold that kind of stuff. So shout out to Giannis for that. But it's gonna be tough, man, for the Bucks. Even though Giannis did improve a lot as far as being that guy that can get you a bucket anywhere on the court this year. His mid range got a lot better, 3-ball got a lot better, free throws skyrocketed, bro. So I'm not too worried about them because I think Giannis has improved enough to carry him at least past this series. I don't know if Giannis will be able to do that, in like the finals and that kind of late playoff series. I don't know if he'll be able to make those tough mid range shots. But for now, they're fine.
I feel the opposite. And my thing is for the Bulls, like the defense that I seen in game 2 from them, like, hey, Caruso, like we just look like Lakers look like the biggest dummies right about
idiots, now. Man, idiots.
Their defense, just not on Giannis, but the entire Milwaukee Bucks team on game 2 was phenomenal. Kept them in the game, and which got them to win. My thing for the Bulls is I think they'll probably allow Giannis to do what he do because you can't stop him.
Can't stop him.
The key is now that there's no Chris Middleton. Who are they gonna go to get that bucket? I mean, Jrue Holiday. He great defender. Offensively, he's okay, but he's not Chris Middleton offensively.
Not at all. He's a great third option. When you become a second option, you got problems.
Brook Lopez, like I said, he plays
threes.
not much on the paint outside for me. Like he
loves. All he want to do is shoot threes, man. He want to spot up in the corner and shoot threes.
So that's what I'm really curious to see, like where the Bucks gonna go for that second scoring. Let's say Giannis is going to get his. Giannis is going to be Giannis. But when they need it, like if Chicago's on the run, like when they need a bucket, and they probably gonna trap double team Giannis, who are they gonna go to?
It's gonna be interesting to see, man. Who can emerge? If anyone can emerge from that bench. You do have some players that can come in and be effective every once in a while, but I don't know if you can trust them in the playoffs. You never seen it in the playoffs before. So, like a Grayson Allen, for instance, I don't know. I don't trust him at all. I don't know. Who else do they have that can possibly come in and give you even 15 consistently.
I mean, that's the thing. Like Middleton was their guy, like mid-range guy, like mid-range assassin. Every other guy like that now they kick like it's Giannis create and kick it out for three, and if they ain't hitting, you easily get shot out of the game real quick.
I'm gonna go to look at their roster, see what they got on the roster. I can't think of anybody that off the top of my head. I think like he come in and give you possibly give you 15.
But I will say this, and for Chicago's case, this is a must win for them. If they wouldn't have any chance to pull off upset, they have to win game 3 tonight. You win if
they lose game,
bro. Yeah, they lose game. If Chicago lose game 3 tonight, you give Milwaukee that confidence heading into game 4. It's going to be tough. Like I said, Chicago's only chance to win this series whole court at home. You have to win at home because if it goes 7 back to Milwaukee. I love my dude Debo, but I don't see him going on the road and pulling off a game 7 upset. I don't see it. I'll much be wrong if that were to happen, but I just don't see it happening.
Yeah, I mean Bobby Portis, but he's not gonna give you no tough ISO buckets. Pat Connaughton is nobody. They have nobody else that can give you buckets. So yeah, man, it's gonna be tough. This is a perfect chance for Chicago. Come in. And take advantage of it. Honestly, they have to.
So, which leads me to the question: Who are you worried more about, Phoenix or Milwaukee? Phoenix without Devin Booker, or Milwaukee without Chris Middleton?
I'm more so worried about Phoenix without Devin Booker, because he's their best player. While Chris Middleton is very good, he ain't the best player on the team. They still gonna go as far as Giannis is gonna take them. Regardless. But for Phoenix, man, Book is he's very important for their offense. Very important. So I'm more worried about Phoenix.
Man, see I'm leaning more towards Chicago, Milwaukee without Chris Middleton, because just due to the fact I said we are like Pelicans, young team, most of their first times in the playoffs, and in this pressure. Like I said, and low key same for Chicago, but as far as Chicago goes, with the game on the line and you need somebody to get a bucket, I'd much rather trust DeRozan later than I'd rather trust CJ McCollum with New Orleans and the Pelicans. We need that guy with playoff experience. Like I say, BI has an off night. Zach LaVine has an off night. You got to lean on your veteran. I'm taking DeRozan more so than I am
CJ.
Yeah,
I would agree with that. I would agree with that. But I'm taking BI over.
Zach for sure.
Over Zach, but I will say over everybody. But no, I'm not. I ain't taking BI over DeRozan in clutch moments right now. You can't. That would be blasphemy to say.
And then also to your point, I said even though Devin Booker is their best player, where's Milwaukee gonna get their secondary scoring from? Giannis can't play the whole game.
He can't.
He can, but
yeah, he probably can, but they don't want to do that.
Not first round.
I don't know. You trust? I trust Chris Paul more than anybody else on Milwaukee, but I don't trust him more than Giannis. They still have Giannis. And then they still have Giannis. That's why I'm saying they still have and to me, I've said it multiple times on the pod. Giannis is the best player in basketball. They still have the best player in basketball. I'm not worried about him.
But I just think it's. That's a great point. But I just think it's just a matchup.
Matchups is a very key point. Like
Pelican, let's take Milwaukee, Phoenix out of Pelican, Chicago. Play and playoffs. But
because when you look at it, Chicago hurt. They ain't got Lonzo. But you look at it, Pels ain't got Zion, so it's I don't know, bro. I guess it's a pretty similar situation for both those teams, honestly.
But
I'd rather be playing the Pelicans than playing the Bulls. So I guess you got a point there.
But there's one thing Chicago has that Pelicans don't, and that's the bald Mamba, as they refer to him on TNT. Shout out Caruso, man.
Hey, it's breaking news. The Heat and Hawks game 3 has been delayed. due 30 minutes due to suspicious package found outside the arena. Interesting.
Come on, bro.
What the fuck is going on, man? People
They,
chaining
they,
themselves to the
they,
floor.
they in
Chaining
Atlanta.
themselves.
What's going on in Atlanta, bro? What they do?
Man, where that chick chained herself to the court? That was at Memphis.
Yeah, Memphis, and then
Where the chick taped herself to the court? Oh, that was Memphis. And where the chick chained herself to the
glued her hand to the court. Minnesota playing game.
Minnesota, and then I think Memphis, bro. And then now this. What is going on, man?
Where Cuz at? We need to get cut. What's going on in Atlanta right now? Why?
I was talking to Cuz the other day. So what's going on in Atlanta? Cuz god damn.
Yeah.
Got niggas placing packages outside the building. You know it's a nigga.
Yeah. But nonetheless, I mean, delayed or not, Miami's winning in 5 still.
Oh yeah. Facts.
Miami's winning in 5.
Yeah. You know, I'm not a huge on Miami, but yeah, they're gonna win this series. I wish I was wrong. I wish the Hawks could win. I wish they would have won, but yeah, no.
This is Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday, man. You know, cheering, toast the weekend, chopping it up before
yes, sir.
Enjoy the weekend. You mentioned we just brought up Memphis, Minnesota. Last night's game, Minnesota was up by as much as 21?
Yeah, 26, I think it was actually. Something crazy. 20 plus, something crazy.
And they let Memphis come all the way back and win. They won by like 9.
Yeah, it ended up not being close the other way. Which is, man, it's wild, bro. Wow.
So what happened? In your opinion, what happened?
Defensively, Minnesota they couldn't stop a runny nose, man. They couldn't stop anybody defensively. And that's what really happened. Cat played terrible. You know, that happened as well. Yeah, you called it. You said, you know, you're not really sure if you can trust them. Yeah, they fell apart. It crumbled. It was a series over. Series over. I don't care if they win game 4. Series over. The fact that they were up by 20 twice
in the fourth quarter, or late third quarter, heading to the fourth quarter. Yeah.
Like you're up 20 twice. And shout out Desmond Bane. Desmond Bane went crazy. I'm a big fan of Bane, man. I picked him to win 3-point contest. You know, he didn't win. I think my dark horse, one of the two. But he let me down then. But man, he about to get paid when the times come up because he cannon. So yeah, man. I mean, it was a big time crumble, bro. It shouldn't have happened, honestly, because Memphis wasn't playing that great. It was just like Minnesota just like, here you go.
Yeah, man. One first and foremost, Ja, bro, he got to stay off the ground, bro. Like I seen him hit the floor so many times last night.
Yeah,
like you conserve your body, dude. Like I know you're young right now, but if you want to have a long career, bro, you got to conserve yourself.
Yeah, you got to stay off the ground, man.
But no, I'll just pull it all back on Cat, man. Out of everybody on their team, outside of Pat Bev, you have the most playoff experience than anybody. You're supposed to be the face of the franchise. And honestly, I believe we said this on the pod after the playing game. Like when Ant went crazy and Cat fouled out, it's like, bro, if I'm Minnesota, I'll feel comfortable moving on from Cat and just build around Ant.
Yep. See, we did talk about that on the pod.
And last night just proves my point even further. And he didn't explode. He didn't have the playing type game, but he still played pretty well for the most part. If you just get a subpar performance from Cat, they win that game.
Yep.
Cat played terrible last night. Couldn't stay out of foul trouble. And they said Memphis, they've been doing this all year. Like I said, no surprise. So yeah, man, I'm with you. Series is over. As soon as they go back to Memphis, I think it's gonna be over in 5. Honestly.
Damn.
For Minnesota, I don't see how you could bounce back from blowing 2 20-point leads in the same game.
Same damn game, man. I told you. I thought Minnesota was gonna lose game 4 regardless if they won last night or not. I thought they were gonna lose game 4. Now that they lost last night the way they did, you might be right. They might lose game 4
I can't hear you. You might cut out. Might cut out there for a second, bro. Let me see. Yeah, nah. It says your mic got disconnected somehow. Nah, it must have been some on the computer. But yeah, it say your mic. I tried to. There you go.
Yeah, you got me now.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Technical difficulties, but we got it worked out.
So my FL popped up. FL Studio popped up, man. My bad. If you make beats or anything, you know what I'm talking about. FL popped up and then like cut my shit off. But yeah, whatever. I was there cooking up before I was on here. Yeah.
But yeah, nah, it's a wrap. It's a wrap for Minnesota. And like I said, after this performance, man, honestly, you get this second time Cat has disappeared. First time when Jimmy Butler was his year in Minnesota, he called him out. He called Cat out.
Yeah, he did. Rightfully so too. Rightfully so, man. So yeah, bro, it's over. Especially after they lost last night. Like I said, I think my mic cut out when I said it, but yeah, they might. I thought they would lose game 4 regardless. They're gonna lose in game 4 and 5 probably. So it's over, man. It's over.
Transition to another game 3 that happened last night. That was a must win for the team who did end up losing. Denver Nuggets, Golden State Warriors, man. For Jokic to be the MVP, and granted he played great last night, but you got to get that dub. You have to.
You have to, bro. You have to, man. I think that series that's definitely over. That series definitely over.
It's a wrap.
Definitely over, man. That series is they might get swept.
That's a sweep. Yeah, sweep.
Yeah, and if you the MVP ain't been voted for yet. I'm sorry. I know it's regular season award. If you seen the playoffs, you cannot give Jokic MVP.
Hell no. Nope.
You can't, bro. You can't.
Jordan Poole continues to shine.
He a dog.
Otto hurt. He hurt his arm last night. Not shooting arm, but yeah, like you made a statement on the podcast. Like he's officially a splash, bro.
Yeah, bro. He's a problem, man. He's a problem. And you got Steph coming off the bench. Like
that's what I was just about to say.
That's what's crazy.
Say, like it just goes to show that the camaraderie on that team. Like your superstar is willing to come off the bench because you got the young bull Jordan Poole playing well. Like how many superstars will willingly come off the bench?
Willingly come off the bench like that, man, and then like after the game, you saw the post game interview. They come out saying pool party, Clay time. Like they giving them letting the young bull shine, bro, and that's what's gonna make them even better. Because now he's getting this shine in the first round, and he's gonna be even more confident when they get to later rounds in the playoff and they need him to make a big bucket or they need him to have a big quarter. He's gonna be more confident to do that shit.
If Phoenix somehow loses to New Orleans before Book comes back, it's a cakewalk for Golden State.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's a cakewalk to the final.
Sorry, B. You're my guy, dog. But yeah, it's gonna be a wrap, dog.
It's the cakewalk. I don't see nobody in the West that can beat them. Nobody.
Yeah, it's gonna be a wrap, man. That's crazy, bro. To think and like Golden State has they have like a perfect situation, honestly, for the team. You have young guys, who ain't been here yet. You got the vets that got 3 rings.
3 rings, yep.
So it's like, and they have the flexibility if they wanted to, bro. If they wanted to, they could probably move off of those guys earlier than most teams would. Like they can move off of Clay, and I would move off Steph. I'll keep Steph one of those guys. He has to retire a Warrior. No matter what, he has to retire a Warrior. But they can move off of a Clay possibly because Jordan Poole is balling out the way he is. Clay got that big ass contract. They may be able to get off him and flip him for some fucking picks, bro. That's what I'd be thinking about if I was Bob Myers.
Damn, that's how you feeling?
That's how I'm feeling, bro. If I was Bob Myers, bro, I ain't capping, bro. I'll be like, maybe not this year, but next year, if Clay ain't coming back, like you know what I'm saying, let's go ahead and get him up out of here. Get Jordan Poole in here. We got Jordan Poole about to get max deal.
Damn,
is he not?
It's hard to deny him a max.
Exactly. So you
Hard
want
to
to keep
deny him
him
a
and give him a max and keep Clay when Clay is. I hate to say it, bro. Since he came back from the injury, bro, he had a nice little stretch, but for the most part, he ain't been it.
And what about Dre though?
I told y'all I'd have been off Dre, but Dre is a big part. He's the leader of the team, so you really can't. If you get rid of him, man, I think everything will end up not crumbling, but they wouldn't be as good. So you kind of have to keep him around, but they can be this good without Clay.
Well, I'll say this: if they do move on, that could bode well for the Lakers. Because I mean, I know it's been speculation for a long time, but Clay to the Lakers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know. We don't have anything that would entice them, but I'm just saying.
Damn.
We ain't got shit that would entice them. We ain't got no picks to give them, so we don't have shit that.
Not right now, anyway.
Yeah, not right now. But like I said, this ain't happening tomorrow. I'm talking like maybe 3 years down the line, possibly.
Well, shit,
maybe
3 years down the line,
maybe two.
Well, I would say, will we even still want Clay in 2 or 3 years?
I mean, we're realistically like a year and a half because I mean Jordan Poole's gonna be up for a contract I think this summer. So yeah, I mean they offer him extension. He can he's not gonna be getting that money until like the next year. So
I said they bring it if they win the championship, they repeating with Clay. They repeating with the team. Now if they lose next year, then that's when they'll assess the situation.
That's when they'll have to, because if they re-up Jordan Poole, he won't start getting that deal until the following year, I think. So they'll have time. And that 1 year window. All right, we win again, then they can justify bringing Clay back in and paying luxury tax. Fuck it, we can just bring him back, keep everybody, pay luxury tax. But they already paid that shit hell times. Them on the rich, but that's how they say rich, not spending that motherfucking money. They're gonna be like, nah, get rid of one of these guys. One of these guys gotta go. It's the business of it. It's eventually going to happen.
Well, yeah, I mean, see the business, because I'm looking at his contract right now. He still got 1 more year on his. He'll be a restricted free agent in 2023.
Who, Jordan Poole?
Yeah.
So next summer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So they have like a 2 year. If they win this year, they have to but they're gonna have to give him. That's why I said they're gonna have to offer him that max extension like this year. He's gonna be eligible for that extension this year. So they'll give him the extension this year. He won't start getting that until the year after. So he won't get that until like you said 2023. So the year he'll start getting that deal. They ain't want to pay out that money. I'm telling you, it sounds nice right now, but something gonna happen. Somebody's gonna fall off in that time frame. So one of them niggas gonna be gone. Clay, Draymond, Steph gonna be there. I don't think Steph is gonna go nowhere, but one of those two gonna be gone within the next 2 years.
See now, I'm thinking about it now. If you go and State, as much you want to offer him this year, maybe you probably got to do it like mid season next year. Because if I'm Golden State, if I'm trying to keep
it's a deadline. If they don't offer the extension before it's a certain date, before the season starts. Remember, that's what happened with Juju. That's what happened with Julius with us. We didn't offer him. He wanted a max extension. We said, man, nigga, what? No, you're not getting that shit. So he didn't get the max extension at a certain time. He was pissed about it. And then remember that first game he was out this season. That first game he was out for some bullshit. But he was mad because he didn't get that extension. Same thing we did with BI. We didn't give him that extension either. We did. I mean, it happens. It's been happening the last few years with a couple players that ain't been, up to par with a draft stock. So if they don't give him the extension before the season start next season, it's like a deadline. I forget the deadline, but if he don't get the offer, he's gonna go into the season on that deal, and they can they can talk about it again at a later date. But it's gonna piss him off.
Like with
Aiden this year. Aiden, remember how with Aiden this past summer?
Yeah.
Same thing with that. So he's locked up, and they can't talk until this summer coming up. But he's gonna be restricted, so he can talk to anybody else too. But of course, they can match any offer he gets. So they risk that. They risk that chance. They risk possibly if you offer him, let's say close to max, and he signed that shit, then you good. You got him. If you don't offer him that shit, and he get hit the open market, and he get a max deal somewhere, you got to match that shit to keep him. That's gonna fuck him up. If they want to keep him.
That's the thing. They're offering close to a max. They won't. I don't think they'll give him a max. They're offering very, very close to a max.
You might not sign that shit if it ain't max. You might not sign that shit. You risk that. You risk that. That's something you risk. If you offer him close to max, and he'd be like, "Nigga, man, I ain't gonna fight like that. That's how I feel for real. All right." I ain't signing that shit. And then you risk that restricted free agency, and he gonna want to leave at that point. He gonna want to leave, and at that point, do you want to even match the offer he gets if he wants to leave? At that point, you pissed him off already by lowballing him. Now he wants to leave. He gets another max offer somewhere else. He happy with that team. I want to go here. You gonna match the offer? I mean, piss off even more. At that point, you gonna be like, damn. It's like as an owner, as a team, you like, we bring this guy back and match the offer. He gonna come back pissed as fuck. You know, who knows what? Who knows what happens?
Honestly, I just think it's going to depend on what else happens in the market. Like if somebody else, if another rookie from his class gets offered a max, then it'll be it's almost like the
NFL shit.
Nah, when I know you've seen the Magic, the Penny Hardaway Shaq 30 for 30, where Shaq wanted he said he was gonna offer
100 million, something like that,
or something like that, and then he seen Zoe get like 120.
Yeah, he said he was like, what? Nah, bro.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be something like that. So if I'm Golden State, you need to hurry up and get him under contract before any other bullshit deal.
Yeah, that's the trick right there. You get him, offer him a lot before anybody else getting the offers, and he don't see what anybody else getting. Then you'll be good, because he'll still be pissed off a little bit, like, damn, I signed that, but at that point he already signed it. You can't do shit.
Yep.
So that's their best bet, is to offer. That's why it's low key good to offer us, good and bad, to offer it early, because if you do, you know, you got to locked in. But if you offer early and they end up not being what we thought they was gonna be, then you fucked. But I don't know. That's what they better hope happens.
Yeah. So, but say round one, we'll continue to see how he plays during the rest of the playoffs. But now, as of right now, yeah, it's hard to argue not giving him a max.
It's gonna be tough, bro. Unless he fall off. If he fall off, then you can be like, all right, they're gonna use that against him. Like, all right, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sign this little you know, it's gonna be a nice little chunk of change, but it ain't gonna be no max deal, you know.
And Clay is a free agent 2024, so he still got 2 years left on his deal.
Oh, so yeah, they're actually right in time with where they want to be at. Because by the time his deal up, they can either, you know, if they want to keep him, offer him less, because he, you know, it depends on how he performs, he might not be worth max no more. So we'll see, man. It's gonna be interesting. The Warriors gonna be set though for some years.
It's gonna be very interesting for sure. Now my thing, oh man, like last night, Utah, Dallas, like Utah's, bro. It's I don't care what happens this year. It's time to blow it up. What they can get to the Western Conference, they come a game or buzzer beater losing from the NBA Finals. It's time to blow that shit up.
Yeah, it's time to blow it up.
You lose a Luka, the Mavs without Luka twice, and then last night, like they weren't even competitive in that game. Like they cut it down like 3 in the fourth quarter, and then Dallas went on and ended up winning by
ran it back up. Yeah, I didn't watch that game. I watched like a little. I kept flicking back in, flicking back out. I thought Luka was fucking playing until this morning. I looked at the box sheet. I was like, damn, he ain't fucking playing.
He ain't
still. I thought he was back. Yeah. They need to. I don't know. I think it's some internal beef with Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. They need to. I would start all over, because I don't think neither one of them is worth building around a whole franchise. Honestly, you know. I wasn't a huge fan of Donovan. He proved me wrong. He's definitely a superstar in the league. I don't want to say superstar. He's definitely a star.
I would say superstar. Yeah,
He's definitely a star in the league. He's definitely an all-star caliber player. But yeah, I would trade both them niggas.
Oh, you can't trade him because Mitchell started his new deal to start this year, so he's locked away. He just signed a 5-year, $163 million, so he's there.
I mean, you still trade us.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can, but it's gonna be hard to find somebody to match that deal for all that money.
It'd have to be a lot. It had to be a haul. That's where you kind of fall into that. Like I said, paying got too early. I mean, I didn't say they paid him early. They kind of had to. It came up, but
Rudy, same deal. Damn,
yeah. It's like they both stuck. They both stuck into the deal. So one of them gonna get traded, but they're not gonna get what they feel like is worth for them, because both of them got max deals. And neither one of them is gonna be worth like a James Harden haul. You know what I'm saying?
So right now, if you had to pick,
who Ben Simmons haul.
Right now, if you had to pick, Gobert, Mitchell?
If I'm who?
If you're Utah, because they can't get both of them. They can't trade both of them for for their deals.
I mean,
So
you
right
can
now,
trade both depending on what you get back. You can't trade both. If I had to keep one, I would keep Donovan.
I'm right there with you.
I would keep Donovan if I had to keep one. Only because I think he has more upside right now. Rudy is overrated.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, he's overrated as hell.
Right there with you. I just think because like he's like maybe the last like true like defensive center. Like that's all he is. Like just a shot blocker, rim protector.
Yeah.
Offensively, he's not a guy you can go get a bucket. No, we mentioned that on the pod last week. He 2-time defensive player of the year, just shot blocker. He's just 7 foot tall.
Yeah.
That's it. If he's easy, grew up in there. If he played in the 90s, 2000, like with Shaq and all them,
man, barbecue chicken.
Exposed.
Barbecue chicken, bro.
Yeah, I'm with you, Donovan Mitchell. I keep him and shit. Hopefully, I could find a diamond in the rough somewhere.
Yeah,
this shit ain't working.
It's not, man. I would try to trade Rudy for some picks, and I don't know. I don't know his value. It would even be that high because his contract. He would have to go to like a contending team that has some cap space.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know. It'll be definitely be teams interested. Like I said, the Holiday we get back wouldn't be very interesting for them, but like I'm trying to think, he'll be very nice like in Milwaukee. Team up with Giannis, where he ain't gotta do shit, but kind of standing in the paint, block shots, but they will clear it, they will cloud the paint. I would want him. If I was him, I would want Rudy, honestly. It'd be a lot of teams that want him. I would want his ass.
Playoff team that could use maybe like Brooklyn. But they ain't gonna have no cap space for him.
They ain't got no cap space for him. They ain't got nobody that would even who would they want for him back? Ain't nobody ever want out of Brooklyn back for him, man. I don't even know. Atlanta, but I mean, again, who maybe Atlanta wouldn't be a bad option if they end up getting their ass beat this year. They want to make some shit up and move around some players. Maybe move a Clint Capella and a John Collins, some shit for him. I don't know. I wouldn't do that shit if I was Atlanta, but that's an option, something like that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I said I would want, bro.
I don't know, but back to the playoff series. Who do you got? Who you liking that are remaining? Dallas or Utah?
I'm going Dallas. Going Dallas.
Yeah, as much as I hate to, I pick Utah to win it, especially because once Luka is out, but you letting Brunson drop 40 on your game too. Dinwiddie went the fuck off yesterday.
Yeah, dunking all on Rudy Gobert.
Yeah,
good year, man.
Yeah, so I'm going Dallas in the upset.
Yeah, I'm going Dallas too, man. Hopefully when Luka get back, they make this quick, man. Get these boys off the court.
Get them out of here.
Get them out of here.
All right. Two more series we want to talk about here real quick. We'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and start with Brooklyn and Boston. We all know Brooklyn went down 0-2. That happened during the show on Wednesday night, but it's speculating that Ben Simmons could be ready for Game 4, not Game 3, Game 4. If that's the case, in my opinion, all the pressure is on Brooklyn to win Game 3 tomorrow night. You have to win game. If you go down 0-3,
it's over.
It's a wrap. Nobody's ever came down from 0-3. But even with Ben Simmons coming back in Game 4, my thing is how many minutes will he play?
Yeah,
because back injuries is nothing to fuck with.
Nothing to fuck with. We haven't seen him with this team, so what role is he going to play?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Brooklyn's done as far as playoffs go. I mean, even if they win this series, they're done.
Yeah, because they'll have to play Milwaukee probably in the next round. They play Milwaukee, Chicago next round. So
yeah, they're done. So, and like I said, they win this series now. They're done. So, I don't. If he comes back, like I said, we haven't seen him play with them, so we don't even know what role he's gonna play. You know, we don't know how he's gonna look. We haven't seen Ben Simmons on the court in literally a whole year now. This is his last playoff series. Like, I mean, it's his last playoff rounds last year. So we haven't seen this guy play in over a year. We haven't seen him play with this team ever. Never seen him play with KD or Kyrie in a real game like setting. So who knows, bro? Like, I wouldn't be scared if I'm the opposing team. Even the next round, I wouldn't be scared at all. I'd be like, yeah, these guys barbecue chicken.
My only thing is he'll help defensively. So KD won't have to guard Tatum the whole game. That's the only positive about Ben Simmons returning.
But that back injury, man, that may not be a good thing.
If they would, like I said, and will he be on a minutes restriction? We don't know. And in playoffs, man, every game matters. If I'm Brooklyn, like you can't look at it like that because I'm trying to win. I'm trying to win. So either if you're coming back, it ain't no minutes restriction. We can play you as long as we need, as much as we need you, or if not, you just can't play.
Yeah, you in or you out, bro. And at this point, it ain't even every game. Every possession matters for them. At this point, you down 0-2. Every possession for them matters, bro. Like you can't play around with even coming in. All right, we're gonna say how you do it this time, Ben. Come in, he turned the ball over a couple times. That could be the game. Yep. So I wouldn't fuck with that. If he good, let's put him in here and play. You know, if he's not good, sit your ass out, bro. You're not gonna do us no good for these last possibly 2 games of the season. So sit down somewhere.
All right, so game 3 tomorrow, Boston, Brooklyn. I do think, regardless, if Ben Simmons does end up playing game 4, I do think Brooklyn will win game 3 tomorrow night.
Yeah. I think Brooklyn wins game 3 tomorrow night. I think KD comes back strong after his poor game 2. His game 2 was terrible, especially second half was terrible.
Game 1, 2.
Yeah, game 1 was better, but it was still bad. They were getting very, very physical with them, which is, you know, playoff basketball. So interested to see. And he owned up to what he said, you know, is that they're playing me real good, that they're doing a good job. Up to me to adjust and up to me to figure it out. So we'll see if he figured it out. Well, tomorrow night we're gonna see. I'm expecting 30 plus from KD.
All right. Final series. Yes, final series that we didn't touch yet. Philly, Toronto. Joel Embiid his game winner in game 3 on Wednesday night. Series is over. As far, I mean, I think we conclude that Philly will be advancing. The biggest storyline of that though is today that Embiid is dealing with some pain, some soreness in his right thumb. There's the injury that we all predicted it's from either Harden or Embiid. We knew one of them was going to get hurt. My thing, man, the Embiid, bro, you got to, if you don't play, like if you had to miss any time because of a thumb injury, bro, you a bitch.
That's facts.
Ain't no other way to play it. If you miss any time with this playoff because of your thumb, bro, you a bitch. We seen our boy Kobe, bro, played it more than just the playoffs, half a season. Sprained thumb, sprained index foot, bro.
Yeah, broken fingers in his shooting hand, all kinds of shit going on. Torn rotator cuffs, all kind of shit, bro.
That's all I'm saying. If you miss any time, player, bro, you're the whole bitch, bro. It's a whole bitch.
I have to agree with that, man. Yeah, these guys these days, their pain tolerance is super low, man. AD, now Joel Embiid, man, what's going on?
Yeah, shit, crazy. I mean, and luckily Philly even pulled out that win. That there was trade haymakers. I caught the end of that game because it happened just as soon as we wrapped up the podcast.
Yeah.
There was trade haymakers, man. Toronto was in it.
Toronto was not quitting.
And honestly, I thought Embiid lost it for him on the possession before because when possession right in the regulation, he did a step back 3. It's like, bro, get your big ass in the paint, bro. Like,
we still on. You told me that, yeah. Yeah, come on, bro.
Step back 3 for the win, but then you make up for it, hit the game winner in overtime. So next round, you get the winner of Miami, Atlanta.
Cakewalk either way.
Yeah. So
real cakewalk either way. I'm not a believer, man.
I don't know, man.
I am not a believer.
Miami can make it interesting.
They can make it interesting by winning the game. That's about it. I'm not
winning 8 games.
I'm not sold on Miami, bro. I'm not sold on them niggas at all.
Really?
I think they're phonies.
Damn.
Kyle Lowry is a phony.
Oh well, if you we know the history between you and Kyle Lowry. We know that history. We know that history.
Kyle Lowry's a phony.
But Jimmy Bucket,
He a phony too. He's a phony too.
Really?
He's a phony and yeah, man. Yeah, I'm not sold on Miami.
And it's funny, Jimmy Bucket smiling at you right now, but on his TV.
I'm not sold. I'm not sold on them niggas, bro. But I don't know, man. Some people picking them to win a championship, or at least get the finals. I don't see it.
I'm not saying that.
See it.
But them versus Philly, they can make it interesting. They can. I wouldn't be surprised if that series goes 6 or 7.
Unless they get some help from injury gods. No. I don't see it. Joel Embiid's gonna dominate.
All right. Well, we'll see. We shall see what happens. Well, that's if he doesn't sit out with a thumb injury.
Joel, man, yeah, Joel, if you gotta sit out with a thumb injury the rest of this series, James Harden, you better come through. And Joel, you better dominate next series if you sit out any games. You better come back and drop 50, bro. That's all I gotta say.
We'll see. You sit out. We know how them Philly fans is. It's y'all best chance to get to a date. When they lost to Kawhi, was that East Conference Finals?
No.
Yeah, that was second round.
That was the advance at East Conference Finals. Yeah.
So this is y'all best chance to get to East Conference Finals, and if you don't play because of your thumb injury, Philly is about to. Yeah,
they're gonna tear you up, boy.
Yep, Ben Simmons treatment.
Yeah, facts. They'll be holding up signs, calling you a bitch, calling you a pussy boy.
All right, man. 2 more things before we get out here on this Sports and Spirits Friday. By the way, it's Down to the Wire 513 Sports and Spirits Friday.
Know what it is, man.
I see what's strolling at the bottom, man. Give us a follow on everything. I see at the bottom. Javante Tank Davis. I know we talked about it a little bit on Wednesday about his relationship with Floyd, and it's how ironic we talk about it Wednesday. Then that podcast with Tank on it drops Thursday.
Yeah,
he was on the I Am Athlete podcast, and we're not gonna have a clip because we don't want copyright about none of that. But basically to summarize it, he said his relationship with Floyd is good, but he's just looking to do his own thing once he's out of Floyd's contract, once he's off the money team.
Next fight is the last fight on the money team, under the money team. Apparently he's had his own promotion for over a year. He said on the pod. I watched a little bit of it. He had a promotion for over a year.
Mm-hmm.
He said now people just now paying attention to it because, of course, now he's saying he's leaving Floyd, and that's what his words. He said people are paying attention to it now because I said I'm leaving Floyd. So it sounds like he's pretty set on leaving Floyd, like, you know, at least leaving the money team. You know, he's been with them 7 years, as he said on the pod. And he said, you know, maybe it's just time to be his own man.
Which I'm not mad at him. I mean, everybody does that. I mean, didn't nobody say nothing when Floyd left Golden Boy at one point, and he became his own man. I mean, that's everybody at some point wants to have their own brand. And I did notice it because at some of his fights, I did see like his logo, like in some of the fights, the GTD. I did see, so I knew he had his own promotion company. It just wasn't as obviously as big because
right.
Mayweather Promotions. But I'm not mad at Tank for doing this. But still, same thing goes back to what I said on Wednesday at when we was talking about this. He still needs that one fight to cement his legacy as become like the face of boxing. And really, I think it's only one fight that can do that, and that's Ryan Garcia.
I would agree with that. Now, would you rather him do that? I think it's smart for him to go out on his own now and have that fight under his own brand instead of having that fight under TMT brand. Smart business wise for him.
Smart business wise for him because of he'll get like all the money, the bulk of the money,
the majority of the money.
But as far as like total promotion, like if Floyd's name attached to it, it's going to get
higher. But at the same time, as Floyd name attached to it, Floyd going to be center of attention as well. So, you know, if that fight happens and does submit him at the top of boxing, if I'm him, I'm like, yeah, I want that to be under my shit. So I can say I did that shit. You know what I'm saying? If you look at Floyd shit, it's like he did his shit.
And that's true.
He waited till all the big fights he had. Most of the big fights he had, I would say, was under his own shit.
And that's true.
That's why he got up so much. And I think Floyd should want that for him.
And that's true. And right now, I think that Tank has been under Floyd long enough. He's like I said, he did it the right way. He was under Floyd for 7 years, built his name up. So now, even if he does leave Floyd and that Ryan Garcia fight does happen, it'll be big enough because of what we know Tank has done the past 7 years.
Yeah.
So I have no problem with if that fight does happen. It needs to happen. If it's on Tank's promotion, I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, I think it'll be a good move for all parties involved, man. And I think Floyd should want that. Floyd should want he should want that growth for his fighters. He should want to be like, I'm the one that helped catapult this nigga into a super photo. I have to do that. So you see what I did for him? You get some more fighters.
You took the words right out of my mouth, brother. I was just about to say that now.
Yeah.
Have a blueprint. Floyd say, you see Gervonta Tank Davis, what he's become? He's under my brand for 7 years. If you trust me, I could build you up properly.
Teach you the ways. Teach you how to do this shit, and then you can do your own shit too. Maybe you can be bigger than him when you get out here. Do your own shit.
Exactly.
But maybe you get in here and I'll teach you this shit. Maybe you don't want to do that. Maybe you want to stay under me.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't for everybody, So I think it's good. I'm not sure how it worked out with him and how he, helped him get. I'm sure he helped him a little bit get that shit together, And I think he should want that. I think it's good for all parties involved, man. It's good for him to have that, big bro relationship and have him help him, get this big. And it's good for Gervonta to want that too, man, and get it, because everybody ain't gonna want that.
Thanks. And last thing before we wrap it up out of here, before we get up out of here, Shaq on this podcast, big podcast with Shaq, he said that he would coach the Lakers if they offered him 4 years, $100 million. Would you mind Shaq being the next coach of Los Angeles?
I didn't catch wind of this, man. Hell nah. No. Absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. I ain't got nothing else to say. No.
I'm with you. That's too much damn money for a coach who's unproven.
You want $20 million a year, nigga? What?
That's too
Shaq,
much.
Nigga, what? No.
Unproven. Yeah, we don't know what the fuck you about to do. Yeah, no.
I hear you. I hear you enough on TNT. No, bro. No, absolutely not.
I was just about to say that, bro. The way you talking on TNT, bro, like you gonna be a lot of the whole team, basically.
He's saying some bullshit. No, absolutely not. Now, I'm not saying he don't know basketball or none of that shit, but no, he would not be a good coach. Cool. Especially of grown men. No, absolutely not. I'm cool.
Oh yeah, AD will be out of there so fast, bro.
AD be like, man, we got HR department here. They trying to go to HR on Shaq. Nah, bro. Nope.
Oh man, but yeah. Oh man, shit.
Bro.
But yeah. Oh man! All right, man. That's all I got. That's all we got for this, man. It's the Sports Experience Friday, man. Appreciate y'all tapping in with us. See the spirit starting to kick in a little bit.
Facts. Hey man, yeah, man. We appreciate y'all checking in with us, tapping in with us, man. Catch y'all next time.
Man, make sure you give us a follow, man.
Next Friday, who knows?
Yeah, make sure you give us a follow, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, next Friday, if it goes 6, I won't be here.
Oh, it's gonna be Bulls.
Yeah, I already booked the hotel.
He going. He ain't playing.
Yeah. I will be in Chicago next Friday if it goes.
Hey,
so yeah, I booked the hotel, bought the tickets, so I'm ready. I'm ready to roll if it goes 6. So, which I think it will. But yeah, man. But make sure I give us a follow on everything down to the wire 513. Google us is the easiest way to find us, and tap in with us, man. Every Wednesday night, 8:30, somewhere in between them times. Sometimes 8:45.
Yes, sir.
But nonetheless, man, that's what we live every Wednesday, man. Podcast, tap in, get interactive with us. full shows, man. But nonetheless, man, appreciate y'all rocking out with us. My brother, Fly Man Rand, D. Taryn Bland, Josh Doc Evans, who was enjoying his Friday already. Happy hour.
Hey.
I already know what he was doing.
Let's go, Pales.
Let's go, Debo. Let's go, Debo, man. But for my brothers, man, we'll catch y'all Wednesday night, 8:30.
Yes, sir. Doc will be back on here on Wednesday, hopefully. He out there getting turned up right now.
But you already know. Enjoy this weather, man. Enjoy this weather, man. Enjoy y'all weekend, man. We out, man.
Peace.